Oh, Adam Silver. Oh, Adam Silver. Boy, 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 you have really done it. Man, the All Star weekend sucked. I mean, your antics are just. Where do I start? McLovin winning the slam dunk has 3 straight years, except he don't really play in the NBA. He's G Leaguer. You're a face of the NBA, LeBron James. He pulls out. Now I got a few theories as to why he pulled out. The embarrassment. A, he always hurt, so he claimed he always got something. He pulled out because the stars of the day and tomorrow wasn't gonna feature him and his son. So that was a little perk. Wink, wink. Now, of course, I do think that if LeBron doesn't understand his antics, them folks who run things won't give him no ownership. Keep that in mind, because you got one back scratches the other. But I think because his son wasn't even, but I guess he's gonna say, well, if you let McLovin dunk, why can't you let my son play in the? Never mind. But anyway, that's another faux pas. So Silver got to answer that. The Charles Kenny, Shaq team thing, and you're firing them from TNT and putting them on ESPN. That's a disaster. They shouldn't have to leave. That's another one. This Ice Cube bootleg tournament, first to 40, that's not gonna work. Kevin Hart's lame, dry comedy, that's not gonna work. Stiff jokes, stiff personalities, no personality. And that's why Caitlin Clark turned you down. You know, the sad reality is, and I've said this before, the OGs can run the league. Because when the OGs is gone, everybody you got is not as international flavor. Nobody cares about Tatum and Brown, unfortunately, and they getting housed and disrespected. Used to be you'd wear that Celtic uniform, and if you look like Jason Tatum, that was crossover success. It's not in the cards no more. So that is, of course, it was in Frisco. LeBron knew what was up, so Steph was gonna get the MVP regardless. And as a makeup for what he didn't get the MVP in France. And they let Draymond Green do commentary. See, and more times Adam Silver takes a step forward, he takes 5 back. Because he really is out his element. He really is out his element. And it shows. It shows. So, you know, I just kind of cringe at what I see. You know, I just like, you guys to be kidding me. You really have to be kidding me, you know. So it's it's absurd. It really is absurd. But that's kind of what the par for the course. There are so many long lines about why he sucks as a commissioner and the horrific job he does and not marketing the game. Remember, and David Stern would be doing cartwheels if he in his grave he could see that. He probably is. He's like, I'm gonna take all the final strings of hair off of Adam Silver for messing this up. I mean, this faux pas is ridiculous. NBA All-Star Weekend is headed towards NFL Pro Bowl. Non to existent. And I hope so. Oh, I know some of y'all out there gonna be like, how you gonna say that? Well, I hope they take this garbage away. It's horrible. Because if you ain't got everybody and their mama shooting a 3 and scoring 50 points like they the second coming of Wilt Chamberlain, then you got generic takes. The NBA has always been a sampling machine. They took from the NBA, they took all from the streets, but they like to make it like they were high class and they had a new idea. And then when they brought in national flavor to it, they want to act like they were doing something. No, baseball did it far better. Because like unlike MLB, the NBA, we still look for homegrown talent. See, let me let you in on a little secret, which ain't a secret. They did their own DEI. Oh, there is bound to be some brothers out here who could play in the low post, but they don't want that. So they have manipulated this game to be inclusive to something that doesn't quite add up. And we looking at it like we head scratching. Because truth of the matter is, all the Euro steps and everything that they pushed and composed, Steph Curry and James Harden did better than anybody they brought forth. Unless, of course, you talk about Dirk. And the jury's still out on Luka. But I'm just saying, they've sold all the guys they got who can really play, play in markets that don't sell, i.e. Jokic, i.e. Giannis, i.e. Shea. So, or you get a guy like a Joel Embiid who plays in Philly, but he doesn't deliver. You don't have anybody that appeals once we get past a certain point. And Victor Wembanyama is next up on deck, but he's from France. So you don't have anybody American born, and that's going to hurt your game. You hoping that Ant Edwards, he doesn't want it, and he really ain't that dude equipped to deal with it because he doesn't have that fire passion. You know, they took his best player away, sent him to New York. And maybe Cat was the start of what you're seeing what happened with Luca to LA. Just maybe. If you're a conspiracy theorist, maybe you kind of draw the parallel and go, maybe. Because there's going to be another move or two. This Luca thing was from the head office. This wasn't just because Nico or what have you just said, oh, he's too fat and sloppy and we're going to get rid of him. Actually, if Anthony Davis is healthy and can function and cope, that's a great move for both for different reasons. Because AD was never going to make it in LA because he didn't have any personality. And the other thing was LeBron James act like he's going to play till he's 60. So by the time it really is AD's team, he'd be like 55 and in retirement home. So I got it. But Adam Silver's logics and all what he pulls down is horrific. That's why he's the worst commissioner going in all the sports. And the NBA is a laughingstock. Even worse than baseball. Because baseball is backwards. And they trying everything. The pitch count was cool. They brought some hype. But the Yankees-Dodgers series really didn't have no snap to it. It really didn't. And all the double wild cards and triple wild card mess. You know. But baseball at least speeding up the game a bit. But until baseball puts the right people in the Hall of Fame, they're going to be the worst joke of them all. Rob Manfred, whatever that turkey's name is, they're a joke and absurd. But that's a different type of joke and absurd. At least on the field, I can see Shohei Ohtani. I like it. 50-50. Mookie Betts. Like what you see in baseball. And you got a balance. The NBA has no balance. And unless the refs are in on it, or there's some tweaking going on, or something, he's got a double problem. He's got a Celtic team, which is historically what they won more championships. No one cares about the Celtics. There's no fanfare. There's nobody. There's not even a Paul Pierce type of person that you just like, oh, so get mad. Because they just don't have no personality. And the Lakers are not believable. Even LeBron and Luka with the hype, that's not a championship team. So you want to have a big name on but you don't. And then you know OKC is the best team going. And you know Cleveland could possibly be going. But you don't have the guy's star power there. You know David Stern was around. He would have tweaked some things that somehow Kevin Durant would have been in OKC. And maybe LeBron goes to Cleveland. Or who can I pick on out there that's, that could. Who could? We got to play Let's Match and Make. Who could I go get? I go find somebody. That's what they did. Veto. It ain't carrying the same cachet no more. So, Adam Silver stays taking L's. But that's what people want for entertainment. Anyway, please tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Shut up if you like it. Hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke. I'm out. Peace.